Also struggling dramatically, which I don't think a lot of Americans care a whole lot about right now, is China's clout. China apparently losing a dramatic amount of its punch in manufacturing and supply chain kind of area. Trading partners are pushing back heavily against China. Number one is they're pushing back in the sense that they are angry at China, that China is being blamed. Australia basically is open in the public, sparring with China over its handling of coronavirus. Now, let me just say, China and Australia are extremely large trading partners, particularly when it comes to mining kinds of issues, iron ore and other things. And this is going to be, again, added stress and problem for Beijing. There's no doubt about it. And China's going to suffer. The extent of their global influence, the extent of the global influence that they've had because of coronavirus is really influencing the way people interact with them, and their extent of global trading and supply chains. And they're trying to master and lord over all of that of the world is backfiring in a big, big way. So I think that China's lifeline that would be considered their supply chain to maintain the manufacturing dominance that they've had, and their supply chain that they send out to others that are looking for supply chain for their manufacturing is dramatically being diminished. And every day, the value of the Chinese economy is dropping dramatically. We are even hearing words like, are you ready for this? We are even hearing words like the communist regime of China. You know, the left has worked very hard to make that politically incorrect. You know, they worked hard on us not saying red China. If you're older, if you're younger than 40, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But it used to be, red China, and it had very negative connotations to it. Then it was communist China, and they've gotten away from that, and the American people for sure are going back to that in dramatic fashion, and I'm sure China is not real happy with it. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.